Hey everybody. Today's a date of significance for me. Today marks 1 month since my last booking. That everything since then has been canceled, and if you want to add it all up, and I really don't, it's about $60,000 worth of work and counting, including a historic booking for my career that I'd been working towards for close to a decade. And to see that finally accomplished and then taken away so easily is just heartbreaking. But that's my story, and you have your story, and they're not that dissimilar. That we're all feeling this, and we're all suffering right now. The truth is, we don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know what the world is going to look like for entertainers and artists coming out of this and moving into this post-pandemic world. It's frightening. It's confusing. And it's hard to know how to move forward, and we're just kind of in this place. A month has passed, and we're quarantined at home. The reality that we find ourselves in is that we have nowhere to go. We have no live shows to perform. We just have time. The time is going to pass no matter what. No matter what you do or don't do, the time is going to pass. The question becomes, what are you going to put into this time? How will you pass the time? What will you accomplish between now and then? No matter what happens, the show will go on, and we will get through this. And there are going to be performers that have used this time to invest, to retool, to update their act, to invest in their business, and there are people who will use the time to sit and do absolutely nothing. Now, it's not in my nature to do nothing. It never has been. So me personally, I'm going to use this time to redouble my efforts and rebuild the parts of my business that have been broken. And this is the opportunity that we have right now, is that time. Our entire team is staffed by professional performers. And, we feel this in the exact same way that you do. So we're working on new tools to support folks as they're pivoting towards online events versus in-person events. We are putting together a number of programs. One of the most frequent comments I've heard from folks when they look at a tool like Mago, they see the value and they want the value. The only thing lacking is time. And now we suddenly have all this downtime to really build world-class business processes, put these tools in place so that when we do come to the other side of this, you're ready to hit the ground running and set new records for yourself and for your business. So we've got all of these things coming up, and we have the first webinar happening next week. The afternoon U.S. time on April 15th. And we're going to call this Time to Rebuild. We're going to lay out, step by step, an action plan, what you can do to invest in your business, to build your business, and grow your business during this time. We're going to follow that with a copywriting workshop. I work with, in my experience, hands down, the best copywriter in the industry. The first project I worked with her on was to build a direct mailing campaign. If you've ever done direct marketing, direct mail, a good percentage is 1 to 2% response rate. I got over 30% response rate. So I'm going to bring her in. We're going to pick one of you to bring out your sales letters, and we're going to live on the call analyze them, break them down, talk about what works, what doesn't, and how we can make that better. So you've got the tools to really step up your sales and marketing game. We're going to talk about business process. We're going to talk about prospecting. Basically, use this time to build the best business that you've ever had. We're in a downturn. This has happened in the past, and it's going to happen in the future. But one thing that is clear is that historically, we've always gotten through this, and the show has always gone on. And so I really hope to see you there. So check us out. The link is below, and we're going to start putting the pieces back together, and we're going to start moving forward. And I look forward to being with you there every step of the way.